Let's open up the 10th book of the New Testament, the letter to the Ephesians. It's found right in the heart of the collection of letters, placed there because it acts like a theological anchor. It zooms out and gives a wide-angle view of what God is doing in the world, connecting the story of Jesus to the life of the church. It's a breathtaking look at the cosmic plan for humanity. The letter is traditionally linked to the Apostle Paul, and the voice we hear sounds like someone writing from a place of deep reflection, perhaps from a prison cell in Rome. It's not a frantic letter addressing a specific crisis. Instead, it's a calm, meditative voice explaining a beautiful mystery. The letter is addressed to Christians in Ephesus, a massive, bustling port city on the coast of modern-day Turkey. Imagine a place buzzing with commerce, diverse cultures, and intense devotion to the goddess Artemis, whose temple was one of the wonders of the ancient world. It was a city where spiritual forces and cultural pressures were a part of daily life. The letter itself is a masterpiece of design, built in two perfectly balanced halves. The first 3 chapters are all about what God has done. It's a soaring poem of praise, exploring our new identity in Christ.
It talks about being chosen, redeemed, and sealed by God's Spirit. It reveals the grand secret that God's plan was to unite 2 deeply divided groups, Jews and Gentiles, into one new family. It's the theological foundation, the why behind everything. Then, in chapter 4, the letter pivots. If the first half is the why, the second half is the how. It gets incredibly practical. Based on this amazing new reality, how should we live? The instructions flow directly from the identity we've been given. We're called to live a life worthy of our calling, with humility, gentleness, and patience. The focus is on preserving the unity that Christ has already won for us. This section gives guidance for relationships in our families, our work, and our communities, urging us to live as children of light in a world that often prefers the dark. 3 major themes pulse through the entire letter. The first is grace, the idea that our salvation is a pure, unearnable gift.
It's not about what we do for God, but what God, in His love, has done for us. The second is unity. This isn't just a call to be nice to each other. It's a radical declaration that the hostility and division that have defined human history are dismantled in Christ. He is our peace. The third theme is our new identity. In a world constantly trying to define us by our ethnicity, our status, or our past, Ephesians insists our true identity is found in Christ. This all builds to a final powerful image, the armor of God. It's not a call to aggression, but a call to stand firm. In a world full of spiritual challenges, we're encouraged to put on truth, righteousness, peace, and faith, not as weapons to attack others, but as spiritual gear to protect our integrity and hold our ground in love. In the grand story of the Bible, Ephesians provides a stunning midpoint summary. It looks back to the divisions that fractured humanity and declares them healed. And it looks forward to the end of the story when God will unite all things in heaven and on earth under Christ. It's a letter that doesn't just give us information, it gives us an identity and invites us to live out our small part in God's epic story of reconciliation.